Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you live from Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today I have a fast pass for nothing. Well, actually I did have a fast pass for Magic Kingdom, but I made an audible, decided to come over here to check out what's going on in Hollywood Studios since I haven't been here to do a broadcast in a few weeks. I'm going to be walking around to check out the crowd levels as well as the wait times, especially for some of the headliner attractions, including Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, Slinky Dog, Toy Story Midway Mania, and Millennium Falcon. We'll see what the crowds look like back at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Thanks for joining me today for a tour around Disney's Hollywood Studios. One of the first things I want to do is take a stroll into Mickey's of Hollywood. So Mickey's of Hollywood has gone under a major refurbishment. I had a chance to peek in a few minutes ago, and it is amazing. Let's take a look. Amy, good morning to you. Hi, Eric. Good morning from Ohio. Welcome to Mickey's of Hollywood. So Mickey's of Hollywood is kind of like the emporium of Disney's Hollywood Studios. One of the first things you notice is this new Mickey's of Hollywood stylized logo, which is throughout the store. Really like it. Next thing you'll notice walking in is it looks very different on the inside. It is clean, it is open all the way from front to back. It feels much more airy. Something else that I noticed in touring through a little bit before is that the registers have been relocated. Before there were register stations in the middle. Now they have been sort of consolidated into two different spots up against the walls. So very different design, very different look, but I gotta say I really like it. It feels more open, and it still feels like old-time Hollywood. Love the music, too. Hey, Paul, how are you? I love the Skyliner. I just posted some articles and videos to both the website, Facebook, YouTube. It was terrific. I think Disney has a hit on their hands with the Skyliner. Tim says, walk around the parks are as good as the rides. I agree with you. In fact, I may just start to do some of this more often. Just check out what's going on as opposed to always going on an attraction. Stephen shared, thank you for doing that, Stephen. Appreciate it. Okay, Tim's getting the plug in early for the Pin of the Month Club. So here we go. If you want a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, go check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Love the stylized design and the lighting in the ceilings here at Mickey's of Hollywood. Really, I just think they did a bang-up job. This shop looks new, looks clean, streamlined, open, really nice. Natalie, good morning to you, says loves Hollywood Studios and the feeling from the 1930s. Me too. This is one of my favorite sections of the park. Emmy says thanks for broadcasting. Thank you, Emmy. Appreciate your joining me today. Sandra, good morning to you, says thanks for sharing. Lynn says loves the store, lots of choices. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you think. Do you like this new style and design of Mickey's of Hollywood? It's definitely different from what we had before. But for me personally, I think they did a great job. Jeffrey says, morning, looks beautiful, thank you so much. Eileen's going to be here on Thursday, hope you have a great day. Lisa says, Mickey's of Hollywood looks beautiful. Dawn from Rainy, Illinois says, loves the videos, says Skyliner looks awesome, thank you so much. Mike says, loves the music. Me too. It really transports you to a different time and place. Dawn says, more room to get around. I agree. I think it was a really smart choice to relocate the registers from the center of the store off to the side, and off to the side away from the entrance. Before, things kind of backed up a little bit when you were in the store. People were in a line for the registers. There were 3 or 4 different register spots. Now there are 2, so there are more registers, more out of the way. So I think the design looks really good. Cindy says, loves the new style of the Mickey's of Hollywood. Cindy says, loves Hollywood Studios. Me too. Jeff says, got the World of Walt t-shirts. Jeff, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. In fact, now you get the plug for, you get the award for prompting the t-shirt plug. So I wanted to let everyone know that it's almost time for the September limited release t-shirt to go back into the World of Walt vault. So let me share with you what that is. This month for September, limited release t-shirt celebrates all things Tiki Room. It says the birds sing words at worldofwalt.com. So if you want to get that, head over to this address, worldofwaltstore.com. No spaces, no dashes. That'll take you to the t-shirt shop. You have an opportunity to check out the t-shirt designs, including that limited release September for Tiki Birds, which is headed back in the vault at the end of the month. Looking forward to next Saturday, the next release of the World Walt t-shirts, and it's one I am very excited about, celebrating something very special to me at the Magic Kingdom, so be sure to check in next week. Lou, good morning to you in Ohio. Got a lot of Ohio folks in the house today. Fran said classy. All right, we're going to go down and see what's happening at the Hollywood Tower of Terror. See how long it might take to check in. Tina, good morning to you. Heather says, it looks like a beautiful day. Wishes she were here. It is a very pretty day. It's about 82 degrees when I started the broadcast. We'll just get up to 90. Humidity's down a little bit, at least by Central Florida standards. It's a pretty day. Skies are nice and blue. Emily says, wearing her 1971 t-shirt today. Thank you, Emily, for doing that. That was a limited release, which is now back in the World of Vault. Not available anymore until at least next year. But that was a favorite design of mine. It says 1971. It's a very good year. Thanks for picking that up. Teresa, good morning to you. Welcome to Hollywood Studios. Camille says, looks like a gorgeous day. It really is a beautiful day.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin from Austin. Thanks for being here. Good day to be in Hollywood. Tim says, favorite ride, Tower of Terror. It actually is one of my top rides too. I think that the technology behind it, especially at the time, was groundbreaking. If you think about it, there's one ride system, which is your elevator, that goes into another ride system, which is the drop mechanism. The story is great, the design is great, the time period is great. Tower of Terror is just a personal favorite. Lori says, it looks like an awesome morning. It sure is. Lori asked, is it warm? The sun is a little intense today, yeah. It's a little bit on the warm side, but it's not too bad. Allison, good morning to you. JC, good morning. We're going to see what the wait time looks like as we walk through the bubbles here. The Tower of Terror, then we'll hang a left. We'll go see what's going on at the Rock and Roller Coaster starting Aerosmith. We'll do a little bit of backtracking, head over to Toy Story Land, and we'll end up at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Nice day for a stroll around Disney's Hollywood Studios. Robin says, wishes were here. Brian's got 35 days to go. All right, Tower of Terror, 20-minute standby wait. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Randy says, I guess the Skyliner isn't publicly open until tomorrow. Yeah, I believe that is the case. So when I rode the tram in this morning, the person in the back doing the spiel said it opens tomorrow. I tried to take a peek over when I was waiting for security, and it looked to me like they were not letting people on, which is kind of what the plan was. For those of you who might have checked out the videos, did a live video yesterday of my first ride on the Disney Skyliner, starting from Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, heading all the way over to Epcot. Also, later on, did a ride from Caribbean Beach to Hollywood Studios. I think Disney has a hit on their hands when it comes to the Skyliner. It is very smooth, it's quiet, it's peaceful. All the concerns that many folks had about the heat, I think are going to be a thing of the past. So the Skyliners move pretty quick, there's good ventilation that comes through, so it's a comfortable, peaceful ride. Kevin says, how's the crowd been at Galaxy's Edge? I went over one evening not too long ago, and the rides Millennium Falcon had a ride of wait time of 20 minutes, something like that. We're going to walk back there today, see what it looks like. So far, hasn't been too bad. Rich said, what time will the Skyliner start operating in the morning? That's a good question, actually. I am not sure. I would guess 1 to 2 hours before the park opening. So most of the parks open around 9, so I would guess 8, maybe even a little bit earlier. But that's a very good question. I actually don't know officially. All right, the entrance to G-Force Records, Rock and Roller Coaster, 45-minute standby wait time. Not too bad, but that's kind of a long wait for Rock and Roller Coaster. But it is a tremendously good ride. Cheryl, good morning to you from a very rainy Indiana. Emmy, thank you for all the thumbs up. Don's got 2 weeks to go. Debbie says her all-time favorite, rocket roller coaster. David said, nice guitar, especially if you have really, really big hands. Someone asked, sorry if you could, I missed part of the comment, if you can take the Skyliner to Epcot. So yes, you can. You could actually take the Skyliner from Hollywood Studios over to Epcot if you wanted to. You'd have to make a transfer at the Caribbean Beach Resort, which is easy to do. But yep, Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios both have stations, as well as Riviera Resort, Caribbean Beach Resort, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. Also, the Skyliner stations are within walking distance from some other spots too, so if you take the Skyliner to the Epcot International Gateway Station, you're really just a few steps away from the boardwalk. So even more than the 2 parks and the 4 resorts that are directly served, you've got pretty quick service to some other places too. Lindsay, good morning. Thank you for being here. We're going to head back up Sunset Boulevard, hang a right, see what's going on in Toy Story Land, and we're going to make our ways to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Brenda, hello to you from New Brunswick, Canada. Thank you for being here. Dawn, good morning to you. Jeanette, I think it was Jeanette, hasn't been here since 2002, said it's very different. It is amazing the changes that Disney property is going through just in the past few years. It's just incredible. New Fantasyland, the Magic Kingdom, here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We've got Toy Story Land, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Over at Animal Kingdom there is Pandora. Epcot is got quite a bit of construction going on now and has major changes on the way, including the shutting down of the Fountain of Nations, chopping up some of Interventions, new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster, Ratatouille. So much happening in the parks. An exciting time to be a Disney fan. Exciting time to come. Brenda says, thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Appreciate your being here. Debbie says, good morning. Going to be here in 5 weeks. That'll be here before you know it. Janet says, is it hot? It's a warm day, for sure. Probably mid-80s by now. It's about 82 when I checked last. Going to be up to 90. But it's actually not that uncomfortable. The sun is a little bit intense. But not bad. Dolores says, Toy Story Land is very cute. Loved it. I agree. It's a really well done. It does feel like you are shrunk down to the size of a toy. It's very colorful, very fun. Toy Story Midway Mania has got different entrants. Slinky Dog Coaster, great ride for the whole family. So we're gonna go check that out. Sarah says, 2-year-old is pushing buttons. That's okay. That happens. Brian says, good morning. He's over at Epcot right now. Brian, I hope you're having a good day. Taking in the Food and Wine Festival. So speaking of Epcot, 2 major things coming up this week. Monday is the last performance of Illumination's Reflections of Earth before it goes away forever. And then Tuesday, October 1st, is going to be the first presentation of Epcot Forever, which is, in an odd twist of terms, a temporary show, even though it's called Forever, until the permanent replacement called Harmonious comes next year. So I will be at Epcot on Tuesday evening, October 1st, for the first presentation of Epcot Forever. Very excited to bring it to you. I am planning to do a live broadcast. I do not know if it's going to work, so we'll try it. If it doesn't work live, I will definitely have a recording and we'll put it on Facebook and YouTube. Excited to see Epcot Forever on Tuesday. We'll see how Monday goes. May try to get over for the last performance of Illuminations. My guess is there will be a big crowd, so not sure about that one yet. Josette from Brazil, thank you for being here. Patrick's got 12 days to go. Bonnie from Green Bay, maybe Green Bay. Nice to see you. Jason from Portland, Oregon. I always find it amazing people from all over join this broadcast. Thank you so much for doing that. It's really a blessing to me. All right, straight ahead, the former great movie ride, soon to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. be very exciting to see that. Melanie says, are the wait times for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge outrageous? So earlier this week, maybe it was last week, I was here in the late evening, and the wait time for Millennium Falcon was only 20 minutes. I think part of it's when it hits. This sort of depends on when you go. Matthew says, misses the great movie ride. Me too. That was a lot of fun. It was sort of a time in Disney's Hollywood Studios that was different, but the focus of the attraction, the focus of the park is just shifted. Part of the changes going on there. Tim says, what do I use for camera? He says, it looks good. Thank you for that. So I use my iPhone 7 and I have a gimbal. The gimbal helps to stabilize the picture. That's probably the key to it all. Cynthia, good morning to you from Salem, Massachusetts. Fred says, missing the great movie ride. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry that it's been shut down, but I know that sometimes that's the cost of progress. I actually can't wait to see Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The projection mapping technology they are going to be using there, I think, is going to make an amazing experience. Vicky, good morning to you in Maine, says loves this park. It is a favorite of mine too. Nancy, good morning to you from Iowa, 170 days to go. Gina says, this is fun. Gina, thank you so much for being here. It's my pleasure to stroll around. I especially appreciate the comments. It's fun to chat back and forth, show you what's going on. And I always want to say thank you for everyone being here. I only get to do some of the special things I get to do, like attend media previews, because you're here, because you watch the videos, you share, you like, you comment on the website. All those things make a big difference. And having an opportunity to be a part of Disney media events has been just a thrill and a dream come true for me. So thank you for what you have done to make that happen. Brenda, 176 days to go. Okay, let's hang a right. I can see the color of Toy Story Land straight ahead. Carrie, Joshua says, hello Joshua. Thank you for being here on the live broadcast. Hope you're having a good morning. Julie is a fan of Hollywood Studios. Susie, hello to you. Mike says, this makes Saturdays great. Thank you so much. Appreciate your being here. So there was some news not so long ago about a new sit-down restaurant that's going to be coming to Toy Story Land. Barbecue, if I remember right. I think it's going to be located up here to the right, kind of where Woody's standing right now. And in fact, you might be able to see a crane in action through the trees. A yellow crane that is working on pulling down a building that used to sit in that spot before. There's going to be a new restaurant coming there. It's going to be a little while, but exciting changes. Happy to see more sit-down choices here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Dominic says, do I love the new Star Wars ride? Yes, I do. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, I think, pushes the boundaries of interactive attractions where you control the experience. Takes things like Star Tours and Buzz Lightyear just to a whole new level, where you have a role where the actions you take impact what happens in the ride itself. It's pretty amazing. And if you're lucky enough to be the right pilot and you get to make the jump to light speed, it's a thrill. Who has not wanted to do that? Who's ever seen the Millennium Falcon before? All right, Slinky Dog. People are having fun there. Susan, good morning to you. Sherry from Panama City, Florida, hello to you. Heather, thanks for being here. I think Heather is a top fan. Thank you for that. That is a Facebook designation. I don't have anything to do with it really, but for those of you who comment, contribute to the community on Facebook the most, you get a top fan designation, a little diamond. And thank you for all your contributions. I almost skipped by Toy Story Mania and forgot to see what the wait time looked like. So It's a little high, not bad. 40 minutes. Standby 10:24, okay. So we're gonna walk over and see what the standby wait time looks like for Slinky Dog. David, good morning to you. Thanks for being here on the broadcast. Scotty said, never been to Disney in Florida, but it is on the list. I think if you come, you'll have a tremendous time. Disney does a really good job in hosting guests and providing unique experiences, things that the whole family can do together. Crystal's got 56 days to go. Chip says, can't wait to see Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge for the first time. Glad to bring you a little preview. We're gonna go see what the wait time looks like for Slinky Dog, and then we're gonna head into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, take a look at the Millennium Falcon and the wait time for that attraction. So Disney set up these umbrellas here on the right to provide a little bit of shade for the folks who are waiting for Slinky Dog. And I can see there's a nice cast member holding the sign. 75 minutes. That's a pretty serious wait time. Let's take a quick peek over here. It's fun to watch the coaster go by. Hang on. Slinky Dog's getting ready to go. Heather's taking 5 kids for the first time in 39 days. Wow, you got a whole army coming with you. Good for you. Gina's excited. All right, there goes Slinky Dog. Beryl says, very colorful in Toy Story Land. It definitely is. Hello, Susan in New Jersey. Said, we'll spend New Year's Eve at Hollywood Studios. Good for you. It's a good place to be. There goes the Slinky Dog. Amanda, good morning to you. Says, so ready to be in Disney. All right, let's continue our march through Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're gonna walk by Alien Swirling Saucers. We'll see what the time looks like for that attraction. And then we will enter Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We'll take a peek at Millennium Falcon, see what the wait time looks like there, what the crowd levels look like. It's always interesting to see how many people are waiting for blue milk. Elizabeth, hello to you in Texas. Thanks for being here. Amy shared. Amy, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it when everyone shares the broadcast. It's a great way to get the word out, and personally a good encouragement to me. John, good morning to you. Brenda's going to be here in November. Let's take a quick peek at the Alien Swirling Saucers. Fun ride. It's actually a lot more colorful at night, so definitely check it out. Ashley shared, thank you for that. Jeff says, does the weather feel any cooler? I would say yes, it does. It's still warm. It's going to be at 90 degrees today, but it's there is a little less humidity. The sun is still pretty intense, but not like you would feel in July and August. So the weather is definitely changing here. It's moderating a bit. Actually, it's pleasant. I really am glad that's going on. All right, Big Buzz is there. Ben says, trying to get Florida resident passes. It's a good thing to do. All right, Alien Swirling Saucers, 20-minute standby. Actually, it looks like the wait time sign there is different. I don't remember that look to it before. It's kind of got a Buzz Lightyear-y font style, which is kind of neat. All right, let's say goodbye to Toy Story Land for now, and let's head over into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. See what's going on here. Crystal says, been too long since been to Disney, loves the videos. Thank you so much. Michael, good morning to you. Lacey's going to be here in November. Thank you for that. And you can hear the environment around us changing. So from the fun excitement of Toy Story Land. A little bit of a different soundscape here. Beverly from Delaware, thank you for being here. Monica, hello to you. Jenny shared, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate everybody who shares the videos. All right, welcome. There's the view. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Looks great. Chad, hello to you. 8 days to come, or 8 days to go before you come. Not long at all. The architecture, the style, the design of this area of the park is just, it's incredible. Disney did such a good job. You can see it in the buildings and the colors. Has a lived-in look, even though this area is just weeks old. Droid Depot here. A lot of people checking out the droids. And walk through this area, we're going to see Kylo Ren's ship up ahead. We'll hang a left and we'll go over towards the Millennium Falcon. Lucy says amazing. Chris, who is a top fan, shared. Chris, thank you for doing that. Thank you for all your contributions. Bev, good morning to you in Somerset, Pennsylvania. Zoe has 31 days to go. Looking forward to doing the fast passes tomorrow. Planning ahead to hit that 30-day mark. Very smart. Your best choices for the fast passes you want to get. Brett says, doesn't look as busy as it was during the opening time. Yeah, I think that, you know, whenever anything opens for the first time, people will flood in. Probably settling down. Alright, we got Kylo Ren's ship here. Occasionally get some stormtroopers, admirals coming out. Very exciting spot. Okay, let's flip around, see what's happening with the blue milk stand. There is a line, which is pretty normal. So you can get the blue milk, you can get the green milk, and you can get either one with some alcohol. Got a gurgling thing here, that's interesting. Okay, blue milk and green milk are $7.99. If you want the alcoholic version, $14. Let's continue our tour, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Lori says, where is Darth Vader? I actually have not seen Darth Vader wandering around Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I have occasionally seen stormtroopers. I've seen Rey. I have seen Chewie quite a few times. Those are the people I normally see wandering around. Tony, hello to you. Good morning. Diana says, what does the milk taste like? It's hard for me to describe. I would say it has something of a fruity flavor. It's not as smooth as like a milkshake. It's a little more icy, so it is a non-dairy product. Okay, so here is the start to the wait to get into Oga's Cantina, which is a perpetually popular spot. Oga's not a huge place, but a lot of fun. Here's the entrance. You can read Arabic. It says Cantina up there. You can kind of make that out. A lot of fun. DJ Rex is in there spinning tunes. A lot of interesting drink options. All right, and here is the view. So many of us have waited so many years to see the Millennium Falcon. Looks great. Yeah, I think Disney just did a bang-up job in putting this land together. Let's see what the standby wait time looks like for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. KD says, ready for a drink of blue milk. Elizabeth said, very pretty. Lucy says, wow. So it looks like the standby wait time for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, 55 minutes. There's a single rider, and Disney has not yet opened up Fast Pass, as best I know. So that middle sign, I think, will end up being the Fast Pass entrance. Heather says, can't wait to go in 2021. Gina says, loves everything, so amazing. Rich says, the details on the Falcon are amazing. They are. Even just the sounds, very cool. Mary Ellen says, can't wait to do it. Nancy says, is this larger than Toy Story Land? I think probably so. I don't really know by square footage or acreage, but this, I think, is one of the biggest expansions that Disney has done of a single land. And it's not even finished yet, so Rise of the Resistance is coming December 5th, and it is by all measures going to be a groundbreaking attraction. I had a chance to peek at a little bit of the unfinished attraction during a media preview, and it was just jaw-dropping, even seeing just a little bit of it, and it's not done, so I cannot wait. Over here is Docking Bay 7, which is one of the quick service restaurants where you can enjoy some Star Wars themed food. It's actually a really good place to come. Let's take a quick look at the menu. I think we've done this before. So Docking Bay 7, things like crispy chicken, there's a noodle salad, a braised shank roast, and some fun drinks as well. Linda's going to be here in October. Hello to you. Alright, so here's Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. I always need to watch what I say because I end up saying iniquity, not the same. Antiquities. But I'm going to head over and see what's going on at Ronto's Roasters. So the droid who's been doing the roasting was taking a break the other day. I think maybe he's just worn out. Let's see if he is in action. Monica says, is Ride of the Resistance a ride? Or Rise of the Resistance a ride? Yes, it is. And it's going to be several different ride systems, quite an experience. I think the only word I could use to describe it is epic, from just the one scene that I saw and some of the engineering designs I've seen. Alright, the Ronto's Roaster droid is back, hard at work, good to see. Very fun touch. Jennifer's got 15 days to go, going to be a Caribbean beach resort. I think that resort is going to be more and more popular since it's going to be very easy to get from Caribbean Beach both to Hollywood Studios and to Epcot on Skyliner. I think you're going to enjoy it. Robert says, Star Wars is 14 acres. Thank you for that, Robert. Alright, we're going to head into the Marketplace section. A lot of different spots to check in here, including a creature stall, a place to get some very, very tasty popcorn, and a Coke in the detonator bottles. Elizabeth says, am I going to get on any of the rides in the park? I don't think so today. Today is just a day for strolling. You can see the design of the Coke bottles, very cool. Alright, we're going to continue our stroll through the marketplace of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Andy says, what happens if it rains? Can you close the vents? I think that was the question. Yes, inside the Skyliner cabin, you can control those vents. There's a handle you can use to pull them shut or push them open. And I think there will be a need for that. Sometimes in the dead of winter, in the chill of the night, it can get cold, and when that happens in Florida, I don't think you're going to want that breeze blowing through the cabin. It will be cold. So it is good that you're going to have the option to control that. Gina says this is very cool. I agree, it is very cool. Mary Ellen, top fan, says loves the strolls. Feels like you're here. Thank you for that. Doug says, will Wilderness Lodge have Skyliner access? It does not now, and nothing has been announced to that effect. I do not have any insider information, but I would not be surprised if the Skyliner is a hit, which is what I would guess, if it has been designed with expansion in mind, and it may end up connecting more and more of the parks and the resorts together. But just based on the design, it seems pretty easy to draw a line from the turn station that goes to Epcot westward towards Animal Kingdom. So we may see some plans like that. Jane says, are there characters running around? Or walking around, excuse me. I have seen them before. I haven't seen any on this trip. It's very normal to see stormtroopers patrolling. I often see Chewbacca. I have seen Rey before. so many times there will be characters out. Fred's going to be here tomorrow. Fred, hope you have a good time. Tracy, 38 days to go. Hello, Carrie. All right, from the busyness of the marketplace, more out into the countryside, and here on our right is the home of the Rise of the Resistance, still under construction, scheduled to open December 5th, and in January at the Disneyland Resort. You can see the entrance straight ahead. Again, the sneak peek I got to have as part of the media event. Oh, there's Chewie. He's just kind of walking around.
He's probably the only character alive.
Let's see what he's doing. Kind of gathering some people together. Just calling people forward. He's got some people in Star Wars shirts up here. Interesting. This I have not seen before. I don't know what's going on. Looks like he's giving people some instructions. Getting people ready. They're doing some Wookiee action here.
He's got that sound effect.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so this will be the entrance for Rise of the Resistance. The wait time sign is already up. I hope they built triple digits into it, and I'm sure they did. Because if my sneak peek Rise of the Resistance was any indication, this ride is going to be amazing. I just got to see the bay, the docking bay scene, the 50 stormtroopers. It's breathtaking. Maria says loves Chewie. He's a good guy. He gives very good hugs too. All right, we're going to exit out of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and back over to where Muppet Vision 3D is and Grand Avenue before we wrap it up for today. Mike says, what is it going to be like? So there are a lot of details that have come out. The general story is that you are going to be part of the Resistance. You're going to be captured onto an Empire starship, and you need to escape before the starship goes, before it blows up. And you need to get off. And there are going to be different parts. There's going to be a walking part, there's going to be a riding part, there's going to be an escape part. The whole story in total hasn't really been released, but it does look like it's going to be pretty amazing. Deborah says looks forward to Saturday mornings. Thank you, Deborah. Mike says sounds cool. I agree with you. All right, we are out of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and back over into Grand Avenue. We're just going to go by and say hi to the Muppets before we wrap it up for today. Paula said, did they relocate Star Tours and Jedi training? No, that's a very good question. Those are still in the spots where they were, and actually they're straight up ahead and to the right a little bit. Star Tours continues on, and I would anticipate it will for quite some time, and Jedi training takes place right next door. Originally, when the plans or the ideas for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge came out, I had assumed that Star Tours would be part of it, somehow physically connected, but it is disconnected, really, just not part of it. Diana said I should do personally guided tours. That's very nice of you to say. I do like taking people up through the parks. I've done that recently. All right, welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Carla says, just like that, we're out of Galaxy's Edge. That's true. All right, Miss Piggy in all her glory. Looking good. Rod says, Hollywood Studios is a fun park. Michelle said, can't wait to be here. Leanne, another top fan. Leanne, thank you. Christine, says it was a great stroll. Thank you so much. I'm going to walk over here before we wrap it up for today. So we had a chance to check out a lot today at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Started off with a quick spin through Mickey's of Hollywood, the new store, and actually looked for an article over at worldofwalt.com with a video and some photos. Had a chance to go down Sunset Boulevard, check out the wait times for Tower of Terror and the Rock and Roller Coaster. Went through Toy Story Land, saw the wait times, pretty big wait times actually, for Toy Story Midway Mania, as well as Slinky Dog, and took a stroll through Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Fun day today. So, you may have heard me say before, or you may have seen that I had an opportunity to check out the Skyliner. Please go check out the worldofwalt.com site for a lot of thoughts, Q&A there, some videos as well. Posted some video interviews with Imagineers on my YouTube channel, so if you haven't subscribed, head over to YouTube and search for World of Walt, sign up there. Arlene says, thanks for the walk. Cindy says, thank you. Thank you very much for being here. As I've said before and will continue to say, it's only because you're supporting me through your comments, through your likes, that I get an opportunity to do these things that I do, so thank you so much for that. Hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good time strolling through Hollywood Studios, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Until next time, God bless.